What is up, everybody? How are y'all doing? Welcome to HindSitE 2020. If y'all are wondering where Greg is, he's just dropped into the lobby ahead of time, and we're having a little connection issues, man. Not gonna lie to y'all. So this how it's going. Get a little better service once he's pulled over into a stopping place. I'm sure he'll hop on here. Cheers, gents. Yo, what up, Rich Biggie? Okay. Got something to keep you awake? Yeah, for work till 7 a.m. Mr. Biggie, man, for you, dude, I would do that, man. I do. We are going to talk a little bit about tonight about being fully transparent here. When I started the KFL season, I had no idea Rich Biggie was about him. What a hunk, man. Catching freaking bags. Oh, yo, what up? What's up? Hey, my homie John Mooney, dude. John, how you doing, man? Dude, John, we need to go fishing, man. It's like caught my biggest fish ever with Mooney, dude. That was a great time. Yo, Justin Query, what up, man? What up? Oh, Mark, what up? What up? What up? Greg and I, we're gonna have like a fun show tonight. Probably way more, like podcast stuff, because I'm drinking tonight, y'all. Like, it's sauce time, boys. It's been a week. I'm getting excited, man. The throwdown coming out in Texas, man. And I'm getting excited to go fish that. It'll be cool. Got some banger KFL matchups this weekend too, dude. Oh yeah, Mooney, dude, totally. On Saturday, yeah, Northeast Texas. That's gonna be fun, dude. Cliff, like my cousin's fishing it. Brian Howell, like one, dude. It's gonna be a good time. Good time. Oh, am I skipping for real? Am I skipping? My Wi-Fi's been drinking. Fuck. Ah, man. Hey, Greg, you got to take this over. Apparently, my Wi-Fi's been drinking.
I don't know if I can, man, but hey,
That's what they're telling me.
I tried, bro. I'm trying, man. You know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah, let me go reset my shit router, and I'll be back.
Yeah, what's up, everybody? I'm driving down the road trying to get to a spot that had service, man, up here in the mountains of New York City. So good show for us tonight, man. I'm trying to get in an area. Hopefully this is not skipping. But got a chance to get on Canisius Lake today, man. First time. Very pretty lake, man. But, dude, they didn't tell me about the algae bloom down here, man. What's up with that? But we'll figure it out, man. I've never really fished a lake that's so blown out algae-wise. From literally end to end. But anyway, we're gonna make do, man. We're gonna have a good time tonight. We're gonna just lay back, man. Y'all be with us. Here's the view of the lake, y'all. Right there, it's beautiful. Awesome lake up here in the Finger Lakes of New York. So anyway, we're gonna talk about a little bit about KFL, man. Kind of talk a little bit about what happened this week, man. Just seems like it never ends, but I think it came to a good conclusion, and we're gonna kind of dive deep into all that. So we're gonna be flat out honest, man, and see what's up. But anyway, guys, look at this. This is freaking beautiful. Look at this, man. This is my view. Freaking awesome. That's it. There's a kayak out there on the point. What's up? Beautiful, man. Rich Biggie, where are you now, Greg? I am at Canisius Lake, bro. Livonia, I think it's called Livonia, New York. So anyway, it's wonderful. So I'm trying to get some service, guys. Just be with us. It's a little bit better. I know Blake was skipping, but guys, we have some awesome matchup this week with KFL, man. I was looking at some of the numbers. And some of the odds when we're doing the odds, man. I don't think we've ever had a week that literally games could be so daggone close from honestly from start to finish. There's a couple games I'm definitely going to be looking at, guys, this weekend. I think number one, I think you have to go with Motor City and the Slayers because there's a lot at stake for both teams. These guys are going to be at Guntersville, and if you look at both guys, man, I mean, man. Motor City's hanging on to the 2 spot by a thread. Like I said, when you look at the standings, Motor City doesn't have any divisional games, just like the Warhawks, right? And so both teams are 3-1. But if Indianapolis wins this weekend, they go 4-2, and if the Reapers win this weekend, they go 4-2. That is a tie, a 4-2. And a 3-1 record in division is a tie, and then it goes head to head, right? So, and then it goes division, then it goes points. So, anyway, they should have it. If all goes well, you're going to have a tie with overall divisional tie, as well as I believe head to heads, and then you're going to have points. That's going to be the big factor, man. So we've got, I mean, it's craziness what we got going on in terms of these games. So again, I'm looking at that matchup. Also looking at obviously the Tennessee Shiners, Indianapolis Knights matchup. That's going to be huge either way. I mean, look, the Indianapolis Knights need to win to erase the loss against the Tennessee Shiners. So, yeah.
Is my audio better?
Yes, way better, dude.
Okay.
Way better.
I have no idea. How? Sorry, man. Let's just address it now, okay? What the fuck, man? I live in Austin. I pay for fiber internet. How the fuck can I not get on here,
dude?
And y'all just be able to hear me.
Texas, listen. I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Texas, great place to live. Your technology sucks ass.
It's so stupid.
You have no cell phone service or internet. I mean, seriously.
I don't know what happened. Anyways, yeah, how I started the show off, Greg. I don't know if you could hear it because I assume nobody else could. But yo, I was saying what's up to everybody. Yeah. Mooney, Frank, Rich Biggie, man. Sorry, this isn't going to be a 17-hour stream to keep you going. G Money's in there. Carl Burns, yo, what up? Scott Shishowicz, yo, off on YouTube too, man. Did you get banned from the blue and white? What happened, dude? Man, speaking of people that need to be banned, Greg, you've got a fan over there in Virginia, don't you, mate? Little snakehead angler.
Hey, mate. Mates, man, guess what? Hey, did you see that picture of me and Justin Query? You know what that was, man? That was me banning Justin Query for not fishing a rattle trap through the slime today, mate. That's exactly what. Breaking news: the New York Empire are banned because
man,
dude,
a
rattle trap through the slime through it, man. Good God!
Yeah,
I swear it happened.
We're gonna have to get into like the conditions y'all are facing up there, because that was some nasty photos you were sending me today, dude. That was gross. But yeah, man, like this Jonathan guy, bro. Man, I don't get what this guy's end game is, man. Like, look, there's always gonna be haters in the kayak community right now. I mean, like, God, dude, man, this guy got a hard on for you, Greg. He loves your ass, man.
A lot of people do, man. Hey, man, whatever, dude. I mean, I hear you, man. Freedom of speech and all that stuff, man. But it's to the point to where when you start throwing false shit around, man, and I mean legitimate false shit around, dude, and you start hurting the reputation of the league and stuff, man. I'm telling you, dude, enough's enough, man. I've had enough, and I mean, look, man. At the end of the day, look, he's got a right to whatever he says he wants to. He's a quote unquote fan, you know, but yet he's being an investigative journalist, dude. And he's literally, you know, like he's welcoming whistleblowers and all this other stuff and all that crap he continues to write, dude. I'm telling you, man. I mean, you can give credence to it all you want to, but dude, he's like freaking the National Enquirer of kayak fishing, dude. He's a joke.
Well, of the KFL for sure, man. But I mean, the thing that's frustrating about it for me, and like, you know, we're on our show now, so now like I can kind of rip on this.
I'm on my show too. Exactly.
Yeah,
that's right.
Yeah, exactly. But like, man, you know, like the frustrating part about it is like, man, we want the KFL to be so fun, man. Like when the teams are having fun, it's more fun to broadcast. When y'all are catching fish, when we get to interview y'all. Like, and there's not this stupid drama, man. Who are we talking about? Joshua Evans? It's some dude. What's his name, Greg? Jonathan?
I don't even know, dude. He's got like 10 names, man. I don't even know. I don't even know who the hell the guy is.
Yeah. But like, I mean,
honestly,
this dude,
I don't even know. I mean,
this dude. It's just so much negativity, man.
Yeah.
Like, fishing's supposed to be fun. Yeah, Johan. Yeah, whatever. Like, Rich knows who we're talking about. Garrett, man, you're good at avoiding the clowns, man. That's good. I'm glad you're not buying tickets to the circus week in, week out. But like for us, man, God bless it. That's so frustrating, especially like when we have to make a hard decision. Not like I'm on the owner's board, but you know, like I know that's not any fun for them. And then for me, I have to come on the, you know, KFL show and be like, man, fuck, like we got to address this. Like it's just crazy. Like I know he's been banned from KBN, and like, you know, Greg and I want y'all to be able to say whatever y'all want, but I mean, it's gotten to a point, dude, where it's like,
100%.
Like what are you doing, 100%. Man?
Yeah.
Like we take criticism on the chin, man. Like we welcome it. You know, we're not perfect, man.
Like I said, man. Like I said, everybody who complains is not wrong, man. You know, but at the point to where you just get to be, I mean, completely utter lies and stuff, man. I mean, it's just like, dude, enough's enough, man. Like, I mean, it's exhausting, you know. It's exhausting. I mean, it doesn't help anybody's cause. It helps zero cause. I mean, it's a black eye. I mean, look, man. it's like I don't know if you watched the BTL episode. And we were talking about the KFL, which I thought was awesome. Actually, we were supposed to have Matt Pangrak on tonight. Tonight's his birthday, so we're probably gonna have Matt Pangrak on the next weekend on our show.
Yeah,
But,
yeah, we need to talk about that, man. Yo, Preston Griner, dude,
yeah, dude,
going out,
yeah, reaching out and doing his thing, man.
doing his thing. Got Rob
Yeah.
Richards on Bass Talk Live, man.
Yeah, man, dude,
Like,
huge,
awesome,
huge, man. And again, I mean, that's what it's about, man. Promoting the sport, seeing this product on other people's eyes, man. And I mean, I have to give Preston credit, man, reaching out and being aggressive and getting Rob out there, man. It was cool.
Good stuff.
But yeah, we're gonna get Matt Pangrak hopefully on next week. Professional boat fishing and stuff, man. It'd be kind of cool, but anyway,
sure.
I mean, but like, you know, at the end of the day, you know, this is supposed to be a fun freaking format, and I think it is, man. It's great, dude. Like, I've been seeing these guys on the water today, man. I mean, you know, they don't know me from Adam, man, but we're kind of like brothers, man. You know, we share same bond. We're in the same league. We do the same thing, man. Had a great time, and man, when we're trying to make headways and do, you know, do things that are fun and exciting and innovative, and then you just got this constant, like, dude, it's like 5 times a day. 5 times a day, this guy is like just completely freaking inundating negativity, man. That's like, dude, what are you doing, man? Like, seriously.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, I mean, look, it's like, yeah, I mean, are we perfect? No, hell no, man. Not even close. Not even close.
Not close. No.
I mean, you know, but man, dude, it's like, give it up, dude. Give it up, man.
Yeah, but like, I want to give some props to some cool stuff going on, man. Like, one, the games these past 2 weeks have been stellar, dude. So good. You know, like, yeah, we like to get on here and give y'all a hard time. You know, that's fun. But God, dude, I got to give y'all some props, man. The games have been fantastic. The matches, whatever you want to call them, they've been awesome, man. The games have been so good. You anglers have been like putting it out there, and like, you know, big props, man. Big props. Like, so sick.
Hey, can I say this? Can I say this in all seriousness, man? Kind of like, I know our show is kind of like stupid, but can I say this in all seriousness? I want to give big props to John Fox, man.
Yo, yeah, facts.
I'm serious. I'm serious, man, because it takes a hell of a man to admit when he's wrong. He did that on his own fruition. He apologized, man. My hat's off to him. I mean, we all make mistakes. You know, we're not freaking, you know, perfect by any means. But that apology meant everything in the world to me, man. And I mean, I wish John the best, dude. I mean, he's a hell of a fisherman. I know that all shit took place, you know, this past weekend. But look, man, you know, what he did, I got more respect for him now than I ever have. And that's the God's honest truth, man.
Facts.
So we can all learn from that, man. We can absolutely all learn from that. So yeah, man. So I really want to say that, man. So I mean, this ain't a KFL show. This is my show and your show. But I just thought, man to man, that was awesome. So,
nah, man. I mean, I tried to say that when I started, but I was apparently playing DJ Remix, Chopped and Screwed or whatever. But you know, like I said tonight, like, we might get a little fired up, man. But like, I just want to kind of go over some shit that's been happening, some stuff I thought was really cool, some things that weren't so cool. Speaking of not so cool, I saw KBF put out a new series, Greg.
Oh, dude, I didn't even know this was happening.
Yeah.
I didn't know this was happening.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about it.
Man, imitation is the best form of flattery. I mean, I guess. But, you know, I mean, honestly, dude, you know, with that, I mean, here's the deal. It's like, it's online. It's like a challenge series, right? It's online.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't see why, like, our KFL guys can't compete in it and do a double dip or something like that. I mean, you know.
Sure.
I mean, I mean, look, man, it is what it is. I mean, it's obviously it's something fun that people love doing.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you know, am I mad about it? Not really, man, because I mean, at the end of the day, if it's something that these guys can get paid for, doing like weekly or whatever, man, and online, and they don't have to do all this other stuff.
Yep.
I mean, hey, if they can double dip and stuff, I think it's pretty cool, man. So, I mean, you know, and then I understand that. Obviously, look, man. Here's the deal. They're obviously looking for something to try to get more people to the national championship, man. I mean, that's what it is. And
Sure.
so they're taking a popular thing that's going on right now, and obviously a 4-man team brings a lot of people. If this Challenge Series championship continues and it has a team format, it's going to bring a lot more people into the championship. They can double, triple dip into the national championship and stuff. I get it, man. You got to do whatever it takes to fill those beds. You know what I mean? In hotel rooms and stuff. I mean, but
Yeah, I mean,
what are you gonna do?
For those of y'all that don't know, KBF said they're doing a 4-man team monthly, or maybe it's weekly. I'm not sure, but it's an online challenge. It's your best 10 fish. It may be a format that a lot of you guys that fish KFL are familiar with.
Yeah,
it's very, very, very close. But I agree with you, Greg. I mean, I don't know what they promised the what is it, like the travel bureau, or when you're getting these events or whatever.
It's a tourism bureau. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, tourism bureau.
Yeah.
So I'm sure that putting that in there, filling some more slots at the NC, because man, Greg, we talked about this a little bit. Like, how many people you think actually go to the NC this year for KBF?
Boy, man, that's a great question, dude. Man, okay, so last year was 349.
Yeah, at Caddo.
Yeah, it's at Kentucky Lake, bro.
Yeah.
I don't think you're gonna get 200, man.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna get 200. Let me do this now. I'm not driving. Yeah, I don't think you're. I mean, I think maybe right at 200, but dude, I don't think you're gonna see 200, man.
Robert Brown's is 150.
Wow. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I think
look, if it was at a better location, dude, I think they would get a little bit more.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Man, 150. God, Robert, that's hurtful. That's hurtful, man.
Yeah. That's disrespectful.
I think if they got to 250, I think they would have to call that a success. If they got to 250.
Correct.
Wow. James, man. Closer to 500? Dude.
I'll bet you $1,000 it's not.
Yeah,
dude,
man.
They didn't get 500 at Caddo.
Yeah, dude. Oh, yeah. I mean, Garrett's spitting facts, man. That's it. And then, I mean, yeah.
I mean, like Charles Coleman said, dude, the qualifying list, dude, like, I understand that the qualifying list of the KBF this year was anybody who put a fish on the board for KBF this year is qualified for the national championship.
Look at this.
You're talking about dilution. Yeah. Ooh. Wow, Robert.
Yeah. I mean, so, yeah, dilution is one thing. But, like, remember when it was leading up to Caddo, they were talking about possibly 700 people, right? Qualified.
Yeah.
So the dilution's been there. I mean,
right.
that's just a fact of what's been going on there, man.
Yeah.
I don't know, dude. I'm gonna say, they should be shooting for 200, and if they get 250, I think that's a W for KBF. With kind of the state that things are in right now for them, man.
Yeah, I agree, man. I mean, look, here's the thing too. I mean, I guess I have questions for Hobie too, and here's my questions for next year. Are they going to allow more than 200 people? Are they going to allow motors? Are they going to up their fees? I think there's yes on all three of those.
Okay. I mean, I don't know. I don't know about the motors, man. Hobie, I can't tell. It's so strange to have a motor sponsor.
Right.
but they've not done that. But I will say I think there is more and more of a push to allow them, and I don't know when they crumble on that. Speaking of Hobies, man, Greg, we got to see. I mean, I was pretty much glued to like Jordan Marshall's, stories and photos and all that stuff from I'm not
Worlds.
sure how to say Amal,
Yeah.
Sweden.
Yeah. Worlds. Yeah.
Yeah, the worlds, man. Dude, your thoughts on it? I mean, did you follow it? No.
Honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan, and I'm just gonna be point blank, man. You can't have Hobie Worlds and then go for perch and pike, man. I'm just not a fan of that. I mean, I get it that you want to travel and stuff, dude, but you know what, man? As far as I know, America's still number one. Bring their asses over here. Bring their asses over here and let's catch some bass, man. I mean, I don't know, man. I just, it was so hard to follow. It's just something I'm not used to. Maybe it's nationalism or something like that, man. But I, you're trying to convince me that it was a great tournament because you're catching freaking pike and perch, man. I'm no thanks, man. No thanks.
Like from the photos I saw, it looked like Hobie did pretty awesome job of taking care of the anglers. The launch looked sick. The
Dude, go
shotgun start.
saltwater fishing if you're gonna do that. Like, what I mean, go like when they had the red fishing tournament down in freaking New Orleans or whatever. I'm all about that. You know what I mean? Like, if you
Yep.
want to do something other than bass, go freaking like Panama and go get some rooster fish or something. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Like,
So that brings up a great point, and kind of where I wanted to go with this was, you know, being invited to Worlds, which I will never be, is like awesome honor, so cool. But if you had qualified for this one, they're like, "Hey, man, you're gonna travel to Europe and fish for pike and perch." Personally, this is just me. Um, that would be tough. That'd be tough if they were like, "You're going to Australia, and we're doing GTS or Great Barramundis or something." I would be like, "Hell yeah, man!" I mean, peacock bass or like whatever it is.
agreed, man. Yeah.
All that would be so cool, and I just wonder for the anglers. It is just me as a viewer, man. I wasn't fishing. I don't know. The anglers may have been like, it was awesome fishing for pike and perch. I don't know. But I wonder, like for the anglers, like you invest all that time and money and all that. Like, I'd like to knock out like some target, badass species, stuff like that, man.
Dude, here's another thing too. Like, mothership them out to the freaking Gulf, and let them go after like black and blue marlin, man. Like, let's do some serious freaking like
That'd be sick.
video on a Hobie catching a damn marlin. I mean, let's go. I mean,
Dude, yeah, I just feel like Hobie has an amazing platform,
tuna,
man.
or tuna or something like that. I mean, look, let's even king mackerel. I mean, stuff like that, man. I mean, again, if you wanted to get it away from bass and you want something exciting and can you imagine the shots out there, man?
Oh,
Freaking in the middle of the Gulf and they're freaking
oh,
slamming, billfish or what? I mean, mahi
it'd be
mahi and all that
so
stuff.
nasty,
Oh
man.
my god! I mean, let's go.
Yeah,
But
I was just for me personally, it like when I was trying to like follow the scoreboard, like Arlie brings up a great a great point, which is the time difference for us here, especially rooting for all the Americans fishing. It was like hard, like it's mostly a
yeah,
wake up and see what had happened kind of thing.
yeah,
Um, but it was hard for me, like thankfully I got to watch Christine's like day one video where she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm focusing on pike, and I'm gonna go here get my perch." And she's like, "Oh, this is a 25 centimeter," and I was like, "How big is that?" No idea. I'm so
I know.
ignorant.
I
Like
mean,
I
I guess
could.
it's 20 around 20 inches, but I mean, here's the deal, dude. Like, is she not great?
Oh,
I mean,
amazing for our
is she
sport.
not great? I mean, seriously,
Amazing.
dude. Everywhere she goes, she's a superstar, man. I mean, it doesn't matter, man. I mean, that's what I mean. She just catches fish no matter what, man. So I mean, kudos. I mean, I was proud to see that she was in the top five. I think she was the fifth or something like that.
Yep.
So it was awesome to see, man.
Yeah, awesome to see that, and I mean, just the other side of that coin, man. The power couple that is G and like Christine, like two of the best people you'll meet in the sport.
Yeah.
And just to have her putting out the YouTube content for everybody is like it's top notch, man. Like that's good stuff. Like it's great for our sport.
Well, BK, the show's about shit in the bed, and your boy, yours truly, absolutely did that in the Norfolk game, man. We took the big L, man. Didn't taste too good, man.
No, I'm sure it didn't. I mean, and let's rip the Band-Aid off, Greg. Let's have a little
therapy
introspective
session
here, man.
Yeah.
Look, based on stats, and you'll have way more intimate view of this than any of us will. You guys did not fish your best 4.
Correct.
Why? It was an in-state game, right?
Bro, I don't have those answers. Like, look, man, it's hard enough running a league and then not running a team. You know what I'm saying?
You're not.
I leave it up to Will and Jim, man. I mean, those guys are the guys. A lot of it has to do with availability, and a lot of our guys were unable to go for whatever reason. Man, but I'll be honest with you. I don't know if it would have mattered. And the reason why I say it is because the areas that we picked and selected to fish had just the selected fish there. You know what I mean? I think if we had one more where Joe was, I think we could have done better. But where we put Jim and Will was numbers, right? Joe was like the middle range, and I was supposed to go get the bigs. And I didn't do my job, right? They just weren't there. You know what I mean? And like, I mean, Joe wound up catching a 22, which is completely by surprise to me. Like, in practice, he never caught anything close to that. I was catching 21s, 19s, 18s, okay? And, and I found this, area where it's just really, rapidly moving water and stuff, man. And I was like, oh, this is gold. This is like right down my alley. You know what I mean? And I thought for sure that, and I had the whole place to myself, man. So, I mean, Jim and Will was at a spot that I had practiced, and we have put him in there just to go get numbers. And again, I mean, when I talk about numbers, I was talking about like 15s and 16s.
Yeah.
Those numbers actually went to 14s, okay? And so we had the bottom half of our bag was all 14s and 15s. And then, with Joe catching the 22, I thought, man, we were like money. And then when David Miller broke our hearts and threw a 21.75 on to basically cancel out Joe Costa, I knew we were in trouble, because then you had Travis Belcher put on a 19.75 on top of that.
Belcher, man, he's sleeper good.
Yeah, this was a boxing match back and forth. I just wanted to catch that bigger fish, and the problem with my freaking self is like I couldn't see what was going on. I was getting these messages and stuff, but I had to turn my freaking phone off because my battery life was just going dead. All my electronic chargers weren't working.
Right.
So I didn't really know what was going on, but I just kind of just kept my head down and just freaking fish. I mean, I wasn't going to change what I was doing anyway. But at the end of the day, the bigger fish that I had found, I know they were there. They just weren't like jacked up. You know what I mean? Because the current was dead. You know what I mean? So, I mean, look, man, it fished better than I thought it was going to go, because I was kind of concerned when I pre-fished it. It just didn't happen.
You got your ass whooped.
Yeah, I did. I was kind of discouraged.
Yeah.
But once I found the pattern, so to speak, I was very confident we were going to win. And my hat's off to Norfolk, man. It was a fun match, man. It was fun.
Man, speaking of, like let's just talk about shit in the bed here in general, because we've had it some this season. Man, you can start with the team if you want. But who's an angler that, coming into the season, you were like, man, they're gonna do some things in this league. They've just not shown up.
How could you not look at Cody Milton?
Ooh.
I mean, great angler, dude. I mean, he has done nothing in the KFL.
That's painful. That hurts.
I mean, is that not true?
I don't know, because the Arkansas games have been so strange. Like, it's not like everyone's lighting them up and then Cody's not catching them. And I know he had a deal like with his boat sinking, but like, Arkansas's last match, Garrett made some good adjustments and put fish up on the board they really needed.
Yeah.
And like that game, it wasn't like everybody was blasting them. So I can't look at Cody and be like, well, damn, Cody, you didn't catch him, bro. What happened? Like, and as much travel as Cody does, it's hard for me to get a good gauge on like, is he really even an Arkansas angler? I mean, he fishes everywhere. It's just an amazing angler. What's he leading? Like 3 different AOIs, man. Like, he's just nuts.
No, Garrett, we're not laying off anybody. This is our no. We're not laying off anybody. No, I mean we're the gloves are off tonight, man.
I'm not I'm not gonna be as harsh on Cody as you are. In terms of the name, did I want to see big numbers from him? Like, yeah, man, of course. Like, we want our stars to like, Cody Milton's a star, man. I mean, he everybody knows him. If you haven't seen that Fish USA van stuck, then you haven't fished a national event, and that's all I'm saying. Like, Cody is a great dude, man. But like, I see your point there, Greg. I'm just not going to be as harsh. The one for me, and I'm looking to this weekend because he better show up because his team needs him, is Conrad, man. Conrad.
Yeah, you're right.
For the Conrad we know, the Conrad I expect, man, he's been struggling, dude.
Yeah.
He's really like struggling, man. And like if you'd asked me this season, like who do the Copperheads need to start as much as possible, it would have been Conrad. Like every time Conrad fished previously, especially in Florida.
He had a horrible game. He had a horrible game at Orange Lake. Horrible. If it wasn't for John Fox, they wouldn't.
I know. Dude, John's been nuts. I mean, John Fox was right there with MVP stuff. But I mean, like Conrad for me, man, has been like, dude, you're the barbarian. Like, huge personality. I see all these posts but where are the fish, dude?
Yeah.
Like that's been a hurtful one for me because I like when Conrad's slaying, bro. I love it.
Dude, another guy, I love him to death, man. Your reigning Bassmaster Classic champion, Eric Siddiqui, dude.
Whew.
Not doing so well with KFL. I mean, some of these guys, man, they're individual anglers. They just do their own thing, man. When it comes to team thing, man, I mean, I don't know. Now, I'll say this. I think there's a lot of anglers right now that are better anglers because of KFL, because they've learned. They've turned into some really damn good anglers.
Well, let's talk about that, too. Going into the season, and I said mine earlier that, like, Rich Biggie, what the fuck, man? What is this?
What the hell?
Is it bad I'm watching this while we have an active robbery? Yeah, I mean, maybe. Like, I don't know, man. Depends on where the robbery is.
You might want to go take care of that.
Yeah. But I mean, like the guy for me coming into the season that I, didn't know a ton about and I didn't have high expectations of, that now I literally, like, every week I'm like, oh damn, is he playing? Like it's Rich, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know anything about Rich Biggie.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's obviously done extraordinarily well. I tell you what, I mean, one of the candidates for MVP for the season. I mean, no joke,
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So
going into it, and Rich has been very gracious to say, oh, my team is doing this and that. But Bay State's night and day, man, when he fishes, bro. Like, God, they're a juggernaut when he's on the water.
Yes.
Like, they've been hard to beat.
Correct.
Correct. So, like, that's been one of the, like, really good surprises for me. What about you?
Man, I was just kind of thinking through, man. I mean, there's a couple of them.
Jake Anglis is another. I heard he was good.
He's always been good, right?
Yeah. Well, we heard he was good. We didn't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we see it. We see it.
Yeah.
Man, I'll be honest with you. Coley McGowan,
Oh yeah.
I know he was good, but dude, he's absolutely like in this format a superstar. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
he is. He is.
You know,
Even on the road, man, he just
that's what I'm
catches
saying.
them, bro. Yeah.
Absolutely, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I mean he's a stud, man. So Robert Brown says he's surprised by Steve O'Brien. Yeah, I mean,
Steve's gotten a lot better. Like,
yes,
yeah, he's vastly improved.
right, right. I mean,
For sure.
yeah, I mean, there's man, Cayman Rasmussen. I mean, what can you say about the guy?
Dude, we knew Cayman was a G from the start, man. Like
Yeah,
Cayman just that guy can fish, man. Anywhere
right.
he goes, he catches them. Yeah, I mean, hey, Dave Carey Sr., look, I will be the first to say I did not know your son before this season. I know him now, dude. I know him
Yeah.
now.
Mm-hmm.
He's been a guy that's made a name for himself week in, week out, man. Like, he's catching them, dude. He's catching them. That's not fan service either, man. Like, he really is doing well. Man, one guy that really, I knew he was good, but I didn't know how good he was, is Nick Aldi.
Yeah.
I knew Nick was a great fisherman.
Right.
I didn't have him in like an elite level. I just had him as like very solid, very strong.
Right.
He's ascended to elite for me. I mean, he just, especially on smallmouth, man.
Well,
God bless, he's so good at
and
that.
here's another one that you said, kind of like that. Corey Dreyer, we always heard, him
Yeah,
synonymous with, but dude, the casters are not even close to winning without Corey Dreyer. You know what I mean? He's
dude,
that
Corey.
much of a
Yeah,
he's that much of a difference on that team. You know?
totally. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Some other guys for me that have just like their stock has skyrocketed. Either one because I didn't know them, or two just like I heard of them, but like now I got to see what they do week in week out. I'm like, dang, dude, that guy's good. Neil DeForest for the Hurricanes,
Yes.
bro, that guy can fish, man.
Yes, he can. Yes. Yeah.
That guy can fish like
Yep.
everywhere they go, man. He's in contention for MVP like every game, man.
Yep.
That
Yeah.
guy can fish. And Natural State Eagles, man, there have been
Dude.
like 4 players on that team where I'm like, who is this guy? And they just slammed, dude.
Awesome. And then another guy, man, who I mean I've heard about but never really got to know. But it's Josh Deal from
Yeah.
From the Southern Slayers.
Yep.
I think he's woken me up about his talents, man. Awesome dude, and a hell of a fisherman, man. So I just think guys like that, man, they stick out, in this league, man. Again, they truly grasp it, and man, they're good. They're good, man.
Yeah, I mean, this is the hindsight part of this is like going into the season, Greg and I obviously like we're looking at rosters and being like, oh damn, dude, this guy's so good. Or
Yeah.
who is this guy? And
Well, and there's also confirmation
Yeah.
of guys that are good at both. And that number one for me is G Money, man. Garrett Morgan. Arkansas needs Garrett, man, for the rest of this year, man. I mean, they need him.
I think across all trails, no matter the format, if I could have like 1-2 on my team, it'd be Garrett and Cody, man.
So let's do this. Give me your top 5 KF. If you were to start, give me your starting 4 KFL players in the KFL, all teams.
Oh wow!
If you were to take 4 guys from the KFL and you were going to take them over to Hobie Worlds, who are the 4 guys you're taking?
Morgan, Aldi, Dreyer, Brundle. I know Brundle hasn't fished a lot this season, but I do not sleep on Derek Brundle.
No, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't sleep on him. Wow.
And I think across the nation, Brundle has proven himself time and time again. And I think those are probably my 4. Yeah.
My.
Yeah, who you got?
I'm taking Jake Angeles. He's going to be there.
I see.
Yeah.
Jake has proven to me that he can catch smallmouth on his home lake. But when they went to Charles River, he caught some fish, but he didn't stand out the way I thought that he would have.
Yeah.
So he lost a little stock for me.
Right. Here's a guy that you probably have not heard of. Well, no, I'm going to recant that. I'm taking Garrett Morgan.
Yeah.
I'm taking Mike Elsey.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Good pick.
And I'm taking Josh Stewart.
Josh Stewart's been great, man. The one guy I didn't say that in hindsight, I'm like, ooh, maybe I should have included was Cayman.
Yeah, Cayman would have been. Yeah, Cayman would have been up there for sure.
Cayman's my first sub.
Yep.
Yeah, but those, I mean, like those are guys that just all year long I've been like, whew, man, like, dude, they're just. Justin Query.
Yep, and Zach Bunner too. Zach Bunner's right there on that
so,
list too, man.
Justin, we were trying to base this off, or at least I was trying to. Maybe I misunderstood the question, but I was trying to base this off KFL performances, not factor in other stuff. Ewing, yes. Like, what is this? What is this? Put some respect on Virginia Reapers.
Butt King downplaying? What does that mean?
I have no idea what that means. Is it because I didn't pick the Reapers and I'm not picking them again because of, like, what's the deal? You know? I'm sorry.
Scott Deloche hates you, man.
I guess so, man. God bless.
Yeah. Scott, he does not like BK because you always pick against the Reapers, man.
All he has to do is talk to Ryan Sarko and he'll know why I pick against y'all, man. Like, that's it. Like, Sarko, look, it's amazing to be like, and Greg, like, we gotta have a little fun with this, man. The teams in this league, all right, peace, Greg. See you. He's out for this bit. Man, dude, like, we have to get on and pick these games.
Sorry, dude.
Yeah, no, all good. Do you want to be on the proper side? I don't want people to freak out.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Exactly. Yeah. The proper side, exactly. Yep.
So I'll say, like, sorry, we got to have a little fun with this because it's like one of the funniest things. Yeah, Greg said you're on your own, no doubt. It's like, it's one of the most hilarious things. Like, we have to pick these really hard matchups. And, you know, like, I was on the Reapers train, bro. I was like, Reapers, and I picked y'all, and then y'all shit the bed 2 weeks in a row.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard. Like, you go to Chinese buffet, man, you get the shits after it twice. You know what I mean? It's hard to go back.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. And so I was like, okay, like, I'm a little off the Reapers now. Like, y'all just go do your thing, and I'm a little off.
Yeah.
And then, man, people are mad, dude. Norfolk Privateers are mad. You know.
Yeah.
Like.
But David, did you die?
But did you die? Yeah. David, if you saw the death threats we get for picking for one team or another, you might think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly. Oh my God.
But, like, God, dude, like, I hate, especially because, like, you know, we know so many of the anglers on the teams, and, like, when we don't pick them, it's instant right personal. To the inbox.
It's personal.
It's personal. We get out there and we're like.
Let me just say this though. I have to tell you, man. Like, I had a long travel up here, man, and it was like 7 hours, 8 hours, or whatever. It was the quickest 7 and 8 hours I've ever had, man, because people were just like calling butthurt about something or another. It was like this constant conversation. It's gonna be okay. It's burping them, changing their diapers, and like, man, I can't believe you didn't pick me. What are you gonna do, man? Like, they want to recap freaking KFL tonight and everything else, and I'm just like, oh man, just go show me something, man. You know what I mean? Don't make this personal, man. Just go show me something.
I sorry.
That's when it gets real, man.
Robert Brown says I lost the sponsor because I picked against this team. But I mean,
I think I know who he's talking about too.
it's such a feels bad, like woe is me moment, because you're like, he got this game. I'm like, oh shit, if I pick this team, I'm getting messages. If I pick that team, I'm getting messages.
Oh dude, it's hilarious, man. Dude, I don't know, man, but I mean, who do you got going on this weekend, man? I mean, what games are you looking at, man? Like,
oh god, dude. I picked the Shiners in the Indianapolis game, which I'm sure Indy will be sure to send me some friendly messages about how smart I am and all that. But like I think that's the game to watch, man. Like I love Mike Elsey, man. Like what that guy brings to the team, the way he fishes, his enthusiasm is like.
I don't think Mike Elsey's fishing, dude.
I know, and that's part of the reason that I was like, you don't got Elsey, man. I don't know, dude. Like I just, it's a big game.
Yeah,
big game.
Yeah.
And then the other one, like I think this is not as maybe high profile, but I'm interested to see what the Ambassadors do on Gunnersville. I'm really interested.
That's what we were talking about in the beginning when you were resetting your internet. I am too, man. That's gonna be a big one to me. I think that's 1 and 2 is Motor City and Southern Slayers, and then the Shiners Knights game. Those are gonna be big games, man. For all 4 teams. So, I mean, it's going to be cool, man. It's going to be cool to see. We were talking about, how the divisional records work and how a 4-2 record is the same as a 3-1 record in division. Right.
Yeah.
It's a statistical tie. So then you go head to head, and then you go by points. So, I mean, Knights can, if they beat the Shiners are pretty much done. I would say, right?
Yeah.
But
and the other game too that I think is like really interesting is the Coosa game.
Mm-hmm.
Because if Coosa loses,
dude, they're only bringing 3 people, man.
I know.
That's gonna hurt them.
They're only bringing 3 people. Tough Lake. If they drop that game, they're not safe to hold Neely Henry throughout the playoffs.
No, because here's the deal.
The Hogs.
The Hogs get, like, if they win this weekend, which I'll say this, they had to move lakes. They couldn't fish Wapanaka. So they're at a river, which I think is in favor of Arkansas. Because they're
Which Arkansas?
Arkansas Hogs.
Hogs,
right?
Okay.
Yeah, the Hogs, yeah. I think that's a huge advantage for them because they have river guys, right?
And I didn't know they had to change lakes. My pick was the Eagles because of the lake they were fishing. If they had to change lakes, I would probably go with the Hogs.
Yeah.
Just like you said, I think that's more conducive to their anglers.
Yeah. And so, I mean, that's not to me an upset. I think Arkansas goes in. I think they're even favored, if I'm not mistaken. So I think Arkansas goes in and wins. And if Coosa loses, dude, Arkansas goes to number 1, right?
Yes.
And the whole playoff picture changes there. And dude, if Coosa's on the road to Santee Cooper against Palmetto Punishers, they could lose there. And then they could be out of the 2 seed, dude.
There is a world where Coosa ends up 5-3, especially when you lose back-to-back games. Like Greg and I talk about momentum, and y'all think we're like hyping it up. Like we're not. I mean,
y'all
have shown us week in, week out, when a team is dropping in momentum or not holding their, tight knit mentality together, cracks start to show a little bit.
Yeah.
If Kusa ends the season 5-3, even 6-2, I don't think they hold the 1 seed. I don't think so.
Yeah, I agree.
And if they hold the 1 seed, I think they have the smoothest sailing to the cup.
Yeah,
and if they don't,
right?
Man, that's going to be tough.
See, for us, man, I mean, I was looking for the Warhawks, man. Even if we win out, we're in danger of losing out of the division because we have a 3-1 division record. We're not playing any more divisional games. Virginia Reapers is 4-2 in the division right now, right? So that's a virtual tie. The only reason why we're ahead of them is because we have that win against them head-to-head. But if they beat the Lunkers in the last week of the season, if they win this week against Delaware and they win against the Lunkers, they have another divisional win. If we both win out, they actually take control of the freaking Piedmont region because they'll have a better divisional record.
Like my homeboy Scott said, my best friend in the world, put some respect on the Virginia Reapers, Greg. Because Butt King is downplaying.
Well, I am. I'm giving them respect because again, if they win out, they get the division. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it could very well happen. What you see the playoff picture right now, dude. I mean, by week 9, I mean I think it's going to be completely different all the way around.
The Piedmont has been a very pleasant surprise from the first year.
There we go, baby. Come on, let's go, Doom. Charles Coleman, let's go, Doom.
Hey, I like that.
Yeah.
But like I said, the Piedmont, man, especially from year 1 to year 2, man, y'all's division has gone way more competitive.
Yeah.
The quality of the games has been better, or the matches, whatever you want to call them, has been better.
Right.
The anglers, that are starting week to week are, really figuring out their stride. The Piedmont has been probably the surprise division to me. I thought some of those teams might get a little run over with the out of division games and stuff. And y'all have done well, man.
Well, I would say it's still one of the weaker conferences, and I'll say this because we have 3 teams that are 2-4, right?
That's like league wide, man. God.
Well, but you look at the Northeast, they have more 3-3 records across the board, right?
Sure.
And then you look at the Northwest, they're like 4-2 and 3-3. So other than Alabama, but in the Southeast, it's like all 3-3. So I think collectively speaking, it's one of the weaker divisions by record. You know what I mean?
Greg, what was your record last year at this point?
We were 0-4.
Nice. Good. What are y'all now?
4-2.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I mean, yeah, no doubt. But that's one team.
Yeah. And I'm saying the Reapers came in. They've been incredibly hot. Shit the bed to make me look like an idiot 2 weeks in a row. And then I guess look like an idiot more weeks in a row when I didn't pick them. And now they're 4-2. The Reapers have been very good. Norfolk, while they've had a rough season, still dangerous. You guys experienced that last weekend.
Oh yeah, I mean we knew that going in. We were not going to sleep on them. And dude, I'm telling you guys, they have a chance in Pennsylvania, y'all. Don't sleep on them. Don't sleep on these guys.
Nah. Come on, man.
BK, listen.
Look, I already caught flack because I said they didn't have a chance, so now I'm doubling down on it. Doubling down.
BK, listen to me. Travis Belcher, Jacob Novak, and Wyatt Novak grew up on the lake that they're going to.
Okay, what are we putting on the game then?
You give me points.
What are we putting on the game?
It's still a home game for Pennsylvania.
What are we putting on the game, Greg?
Give me points. and I'll bet you.
I'm not giving you points. You're talking about how it's their home lake, basically. No points awarded. What are we doing? Straight up. You want Bronzebacks or you want Norfolk?
I'm going Norfolk.
Okay. What are we doing?
You tell me.
I'm ready for chat suggestions. Is what I'm ready.
What, I'll send you a box of Sweet Janes.
Of what?
Sweet Janes.
I don't know what those are.
Or Leather Rose.
I don't know what that is either.
Deadwood Leather Rose.
Shaving eyebrows, Jesus Christ.
What the fuck? No chance.
Put the Outback on it.
We ain't doing pink slips, man.
Yeah, pink slips. No, you double it down. Nope, shave an eyebrow. Okay, eyebrows are intact. Like Greg and I both have to interface with customers. The one eyebrow thing, but no eyebrow thing. It's not great.
I'll send you a box or send you a some Leather Rose, man.
All right. What would you estimate the value at that at?
Oh man, I'll probably $50-$60.
Okay, and I'll send you something in return.
Okay.
Of the same.
Yep.
If Norfolk takes that game, I got it.
All right.
Loser gets a KFL tattoo. God bless, man.
These guys are brutal.
I know, dude. I mean, I appreciate the chat suggestions. Trust me.
Yeah.
I do.
Brutal.
But eyebrows, and like I don't have any issues with tattoos. I mean, I've got them all over my body. Like that's fine.
We ain't doing hot chips or anything like
what
that.
What is this? What is a nitro gummy bear?
It's one of those like toxic, make you squirt and shit yourself.
Is it hot? I gotta Google this now. What is a nitro gummy bear?
We're not doing anything hot anymore. I'm done.
Why, dude?
Dude, I'm done doing those. Done.
People loved when you had to eat a chip. Oh shit! It's the world's hottest gummy bear.
Yeah. No, thank you.
Oh, Greg, I'm in for that, dude. Let's do it.
Nope.
Come on, man.
Nope. I'm a pussy. I'm not gonna do it.
Dude, I'm so down for the nitro gummy bear.
Listen, here's the deal, man. I don't back down to social media pressure, man. I'm not that guy.
Come on, dude. Okay. So if you win, you want me to eat the nitro gummy bear?
If you lose?
Yeah, if I lose, I'll eat the nitro gummy bear.
Okay, you can do that. That's fine.
Okay. I got it.
That's fine. Yep. All right. Yep.
I got it. Okay.
Hey, have faith in your pick. Jason, I'm trying, man, but dude, I'm not doing that. Man, listen, here's the deal. I love my boy Robert Brown, but he's not like in his element. You know, he's not even going to practice. I'm having full faith in Robert freaking Brown.
Hey, Greg, let me show you something right quick.
Yo.
See that?
I get it.
You see that?
I get it, man. I get it. Listen.
You see this?
If I lose a bet because of the damn Norfolk Privateers, they'll never live it down. You know what I mean? Or my in-state rival. You know what I mean? I have faith in them. I'm going to make them send you some Leather Rose, man.
Okay, so if I win, you're sending me some Leather Rose. And then if you win, I'm eating a nitro gummy bear.
Sounds good.
You're okay with this?
I'm absolutely good with it.
All right, cool.
All right. Cool.
Done deal.
Beautiful.
Bronzebacks, you let me down after we picked you to beat the Ambassadors.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a little upset. I'm going to be salty.
Yep. Yeah, all right. The Robert Browns. Let's go.
Dude, Robert Brown has nothing to lose. We've all seen this man on the toilet. Like, he's just out here causing destruction. Yeah. Look at him pumping you full of fake confidence.
Hey, so we didn't get a chance to do this on Monday night, man. Let's go over a little Todd Patrick power rankings, shall we? Do you have that little
first? I have to understand this logic. Nope. Shave an eyebrow to steak dinner.
That sounds like a kinky night, man.
I know. I was like, what? What do you want Greg and I to do here? There's no OnlyFans on this channel. Sorry, dude.
I don't know, man. That's great.
Gotta eat the gummy bear. Charles, man, what do you think I am, dude?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, absolutely. You know,
live. Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Exactly. Yeah, no doubt.
Absolutely.
All right. So let's get into this. Let's get into the old power rankings, man, from Mr. Todd Patrick, man. See what's up.
Todd works hard on these. We didn't get a chance to do it Monday because he was busy. So let's entertain him. Come on, let's get him.
All right, you have to bring it up, man. It's in the chat.
Oh goodness,
I don't have them. Yeah.
I see.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to.
BK, what's the beverage of choice tonight, my friend?
So I'm drinking Electric Jellyfish. It's by Pint House Brewing. Okay. It's fantastic, man. God, it's so good.
Gotcha.
I wish it wasn't so expensive, but
it looks citrusy.
Oh, it's a hazy IPA. It's absolutely delicious. All right, so let me.
Robert says gay.
Oh yeah, like Robert got something to talk about. It's not for drinking on the toilet. That's for damn sure.
I hear you, man.
All right, so man, at number one, Greg, take a guess at who you got at number one.
Wait a minute, hold on. I'm just sitting there thinking about Robert's comment. Did you say Electric Jellyfish?
Yep, that's the name of their beer.
That's terrible.
Why?
Why would you name a beer Electric Jellyfish?
Bro, I don't know, man. Like, look at the labeling. Nice. Like, look at their logo. Little skull and crossbones.
Yeah.
It's nice. I'm just, look, man. Y'all want to hate, that's fine. But when you come to Texas, come hit me up. You'll have it, and you'll be like, damn, BK, I'm so sorry. Robert Brown is an idiot.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I know.
It stings as you drink it. Yeah, no kidding, man. Exactly.
Jimmy Buffett, come on, get out of here with that.
So does it have to do with anything? Does it taste like piss? Because I heard if you get stung by a jellyfish and you piss on it, it stops the sting.
Greg, look, man, if you want to get into your fantasies on this show, you can.
It probably tastes like piss.
You can. If you're a golden shower guy,
that's why
go ahead.
Called Electric Jellyfish is because it does. It's the cure for jellyfish stings.
Just tell everybody you're into golden showers, okay? Stop trying to put it on that. God damn. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Yo, Kyle Byrne gets it. Texas burgers are the best. That's what's up, dude. Rich Biggie, it stings as you drink it. Come on, dude.
Yeah, man.
These northern guys should know. Oh, yo, me, that's what's up, dude. I'll definitely bring some.
Jellyfish.
I'll definitely bring some, man.
Dude, best beer in the country. Tell me.
It's this one. I'm
Spotted
dead ass.
Cow. Spotted Cow by far. It's not even close. Spotted Cow out of Wyoming. I'm sorry, Wisconsin. It's
Greg,
the best.
you think Five Guys Burgers is the best burger, man?
You think Whataburger's better? Get out of here. Spotted Cow
Just
by
facts.
far is the best.
Just facts. Oh, Mark, man.
Yingling.
Oh, Mark, you are out of the running for best beer.
Oh,
sorry, bud.
Natty Light. Oh, my God. Smutty.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, man. Dude, Spotted Cow is number one. Number one. You can't get any better.
Have you had Electric Jellyfish?
No.
Okay. Then, look. If you lose the bet, you have to come to Texas and drink Electric Jellyfish with me. Sorry.
Okay. Stella Corona, my choices. Yeah, but man, these are all like national brewery, stuff. I'm talking about like.
Oh, yo, Mooney is onto something here. Mosaic is badass, man. Mosaic IPA is so good. Yeah.
Yeah. See,
yeah, Mosaic's fantastic.
I don't like IPAs, man. So.
To Mooney's point, on my birthday, I was drinking Mosaics, and they're like 8.6. Oh my God, man!
Look at the chat line up, Allagash.
If you want to see a blackout, Just give me like a 12-pack of mosaics, and I'll show you what it looks like to black out. No problem.
Right.
Well, yeah, Nick Audi, what is this, man? A little more. One, I can barely say it, and two, I have no idea what it is.
It's got to be a local IPA.
Look at Rich Biggie. Craft equals yuck. I only throw Cinco's. I'm just kidding, Rich. Sorry. Sorry, I got a little upset. Okay. No! Stephen Bell!
Disqualified.
Stephen Bell, you look, man. You already made me upset when you're like, I just throw spinning rods. But now you said beer is nasty.
Something like it's 11%. Wow.
Dude. Stephen Bell, what is the deal, man?
No.
You're not throwing bait casters. You think beer is nasty. Like, you're on my shit list, homie.
Yeah.
You're on it.
Yep.
Oh, hey, Lauren, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't own Cinco's. Now you're lying. Come on, Rich. You're better
everybody
than that.
owns Cinco's, man.
You're lying.
Everybody does.
But man,
you spelled Scotch wrong. Hey,
nice.
I tell you one thing, man. You King's Barn out in Scotland. I got to see what true Scotch was all about, man. Never forget it. It was legit Scotch out there, man. It was awesome. To be available coast to coast, Sierra Nevada. I can't. I'm not a big fan of Sierra Nevada.
No,
man.
Dave. This is a big no.
That's a big no for me, man.
Yeah, big no.
Yeah.
I'm down. Look, Lauren's on something here. Okay. He's on something. Just bourbon, neat, nice. Yeah, big fan.
Got to have a cigar though, man, with it.
Well, look, Greg. I mean, let's get into it. Like, you're a burger expert, beer expert. What is the best cigar?
I'm not a beer expert by any means, man. But, I mean, I obviously you guys know more about IPAs and stuff and all that stuff. But, yeah, the cigars. Would say the best cigars?
Yeah, like what is the best like everyday man cigar? Not crazy high end, man. Just
okay. So there's 3 cigars I love, and they're pretty inexpensive. I love a Bacharach. A Bacharach is a really good cigar. It's a medium style cigar. It's about yay long. Right?
Okay.
It's about yay long, right? Not a big fat Macanuno or anything like that. Kind of oaky. It's got kind of a sweet taste to it, but really, really good. My favorite is by far the Leather Rose I was going to send you. It's a very, very good cigar. It's a shorter cigar. It's got a little bit of a kind of a chocolatey taste to it. It's really, really good, man. It's excellent. And my other one is by Drew Estate. I'm a big Drew Estate fan. Is Sweet Jane's. Love Sweet Jane's. So some people are not a fan of the flavored wraps, but I'm not overly fan of them. But with the Sweet Jane's, I love them as well. So those are my top 3: Bacharach, and Leather Rose, and Sweet Jane's. So good stuff.
Nice. Yeah, a little off topic here for maybe the viewership, but I gotta tell you all this story because it was just some crazy shit. So like, I went to Florida for some training. Greg happened to be down there. Greg and I actually got to meet up, do a little disc golfing, which for me was fun. For Greg, I don't know, but I think he had a good time. But Greg, of course, like has to bring his like a little cigarillo, a little cigar, or whatever. And Greg takes one of my discs that I love and hurls it into a palm tree. And this shit is not coming down, bro. I mean, it is so high up there.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that's the end of that disc. A week ago, a guy from Florida, like 4 hours away from where we played, I guess like the wind blew the disc out eventually and someone found it and then threw it into a pond. Guy calls me. He's like, hey, man, saw your name on this disc. You want me to send it to you? And I was like, that would be amazing. And
that would be awesome.
Yeah, it was the disc that Greg chucked into the tree while smoking his cigar. Classic.
It's awesome, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. That was a fun day, man. That was a
Yeah,
fun
it
day.
was fun, dude.
Yeah,
It just happens, bro.
yeah.
Like, oh
But
man, so many. Oh, McCallum's, dude. McCallum's.
yeah,
You guys
Cohiba.
are
I like
fancy.
a Cohiba. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, Cohiba. Yeah.
yeah, yeah. I mean, good conversation tonight, boys. Good conversation
Yeah,
tonight. Now we're
that's what I
talking.
said. So there's gonna be way more
And
like
boys and
podcasty.
girls. I mean, Lauren's right there in with us, so it's good stuff.
Yeah,
Good
I
stuff.
think earlier in the comments she told me to quote unquote bring it, bitch, which I'm not sure what that means, but people are just going after me tonight, like.
Everybody's going after you, man.
Yeah,
Dude,
I apparently have to
I got a funny
just
story for you, man. I got a picture of this, and I'll send it to you, man. I'm sitting there doing map studies with Jim Johnson, right?
yeah.
And I don't know if you saw the picture I posted, but I mean, he was doing like depth contours and stuff. And we're on Canisius Lake, dude. And he made this freaking Canisius Lake look like a big old schlong, man. It was hilarious. Well, anyway, he's got this big old freaking like, it looks like, you ever seen those like super super big, um, big gulps that from 7-Eleven, like in these big ass buckets. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, big gulps,
He's got,
huh?
yeah, I mean,
Well,
but
see
they're
you later.
huge, right? He's got this bucket and he's drinking out of this bucket. I'm like, what are you drinking, dude? And he's like, this is my margarita. I'm like, you're drinking out of a bucket, dude. he's like, he's like, it's a 12-shot margarita, and I mean, just a gigantic, I mean, bin. I'm
Yo,
like,
Jim's a
kudos to you.
big boy though,
He's
bro.
6'8". He was literally drinking out of like a 5-gallon bucket of margarita, man. I'm like, holy smokes, dude.
Yeah.
The man.
Yeah, dude, that's a big boy, man. He can probably handle a 12 margarita. I was like, I don't know if I'm up enough, but I have a tattoo of a bucket, so there you go. Bucket.
What is that?
It's just a tattoo of a bucket, man.
Did you lose a bet? What is that
No,
about?
I did not lose a bet. I did not lose a bet.
Is that like? I mean, what is that like? I mean,
It's a
I don't know.
bucket, dude. I said it was a bucket.
You
It's
talking
what
about
it
golden
is.
showers? Is that for guys that aim at you, man?
No, man.
What is
Actually, like if we're going down this route into this story, it's
You had to have
what
lost the bet, dude.
like no, I did not lose a bet. I played ultimate frisbee in college when I was like way skinnier, and I played for Texas State, and we were called the Buckets. So yeah, like we all sat on buckets on the sideline, and that was our team name. So I got that tattoo, man. Like I'm a
Bro,
bucket.
I'll have to tell you, man. I love my Warhawks. There's not a chance in hell I'm ever going to get a Warhawk tattoo.
Yeah, a little different, man. Like all my boys I play with, it like I mean, Greg, this is like the beauty of sports, right? It's the beauty of what
It
we want to
is.
create in the KFL.
That's right.
Is
I
like,
mean, pure, like absolute pure, like loyalty, man. You know what I mean? It's
yeah,
a
like
bond. It's a bond.
those dudes still to this day, like they're all still my friends because like we all had to like suffer through good and bad tournaments together,
Sure.
and games and all that stuff, and yeah, man, like we ended up going to nationals and all that, so we were like a top 20 team in the nation from a small school. So like
Wow.
that for us like is a big deal, man. And like yeah, most of us from that team like have a bucket on our body of like some form of fashion.
That's awesome.
Yeah, so
Dude,
my actually like one of my good friends that lives here, he has the bucket tattoo with the come and take it like flag around it. So like yeah,
that's awesome. Hey,
yeah.
dude, let's get back to Todd. We can't disrespect his his
Oh yeah, power
list.
rankings. Sorry.
He completely just like wrecked him.
The show
Let's
is
get
a
back.
shit show, as it always is.
It is, man. This is not a KFL show, man. I keep on telling you, this is not a
It's
KFL
not,
show.
man.
It's not. But
It's for
we'll
us to
get
have.
into it. Yeah.
It's for us to have fun and do all that. But in honor of Todd P. All right, Greg,
Yeah.
who is your guess? The number one power ranked team?
It's gonna be. I would say Arkansas, man.
It's Arkansas, man.
Yeah.
Arkansas coming in at number one, man.
Yeah.
And I think appropriately, I mean, they fish tough conditions. They fish great. They're good. They got Garrett Morgan, dude. Garrett Morgan is
Star.
He's a star, baby.
Number 2,
He got number 2.
Kusa. It's got to be Kusa.
It is Kusa, man.
Yeah.
Kusa only 1 loss in a impressive away performance, man.
Yeah.
Very, very impressive.
Right.
Tough loss there for them, but Kusa's good, man.
Yeah.
He got
and then you gotta go Granite State, right?
Yep, nailed it.
Yep.
Granite State takes the L last week.
Right.
To the Maulers. Hard to drop them after that, man.
No, yeah, you can't.
I mean, really hard to drop them. Who got at 4?
I got Pennsylvania.
Nailed it, dude.
Really?
You're killing it. I don't know if you're looking at the list, but you're making me uneasy.
I can't see honest to God, I can't see the list. So
yeah, I was like, that's why I actually didn't put it up. So like we couldn't actually see it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man. So Pennsylvania, this was maybe. I thought they might jump Granite with this win.
Really? Nah.
So look, I'm talking about like my initial gut reaction to how the week went, right? Because like when we judge MVPs and stuff, like we are so centered on the week, not anything back. We're like looking at the week. And so my initial gut reaction, I was like, God, dude, that was a huge win for Pennsylvania. They got to jump way up.
Giant win.
They got to jump way, way up. Yeah. And I think 4 is very fair when I'm looking at the list. But my body at the time was like, bro, they're top 3. And they're knocking on the door. They are.
I mean, here's the deal, and you kind of have to look ahead too. I know it's based on the work done, but with Granite State facing Bay State at Winnipesaukee and not Nashua River, I think that's a huge deal.
Oh, it's a huge deal.
And again, that is just going to be a huge home field advantage for obviously Granite State. So, kind of looking ahead, I think Granite State has an easier schedule and all that stuff, man. But Granite deserves that spot for sure. And Pennsylvania, again, really impressive. Again, like we just bet on, I think they've got a tough game against Norfolk. But, I mean, we're at 4, now we're at 5, right? So here's where 5 kind of is. You have to kind of go in between either Motor City or Indianapolis Knights, right?
Who do you got?
I'm going to go with Indianapolis Knights, man.
Because they are 5 and 6, but as for now, as Todd Patrick, the guy who looks over more stats than anybody else I know, he still has Motor City at 5.
I can see it. I'm not going to argue that. I mean, I can see it, but I just think momentum-wise, I think Indianapolis has a much deserved spot there.
This is the point in the power rankings that I'm going to differ off Todd a little bit. I think the Knights should be 5.
Okay.
I think the Slayers should be 6.
I agree with that.
I think
I agree with that.
Ambassadors should be 7.
Yeah, I think Ambassadors fall hard because that was a tough home loss, and I think they chose the wrong lake. They really didn't pay attention to who was on the Pennsylvania Bronzebacks, man. You put those boys like on a Champlain-style lake or Winnipesaukee-style lake, you're going to lose, man. I mean, you're going to lose, and that's exactly what happened. So,
well, like me and you've been saying about certain teams, I hope this doesn't offend the Virginia Reapers, but the Bronzebacks, they're real good at smallmouth fishing, real good at it.
Yeah.
Like, you can't give them neutral playing field. You have to put them on a fishery that is a little more largemouth driven. Like, that's just my opinion. So, but according to Todd Patrick, 5 is Motor City, 6 is Indianapolis, 7 is the Southern Slayers. We're going to go ahead and reveal that because I just brought it up that I thought
that's fair.
It should be Indy 5, Slayers 6, Motor City 7. I that's just how I view it. Who you got at 8?
I got us, man. I got the Warhawks.
Yeah, nailed it. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, you can't. We're 4-2. We've only lost by a total of like 9.75 inches for the season. So combined. So I mean, we're doing okay. We're doing okay.
Y'all have got a tough road ahead of you.
We do.
Y'all,
We do. Yeah.
and what's weird about the road y'all have, Greg, is like when you win, I'm not sure it'll move y'all up in the power rankings.
I agree. I agree with
But
that.
if you lose, y'all will drop
We drop far.
far.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got a 9, man.
Yeah. Ooh. Man. I got Bay State, man.
That's not what Todd Patrick's got, man. He has the Butt King Virginia Reapers.
Mm.
He's got the Virginia Reapers in there. They're getting the respect that they so desperately feel they deserve.
I can see that, man. But here again, dude, I think Bay State has more quality wins, man.
I
I know
don't
they.
agree with you because I'm a huge Virginia Reapers fan, Greg. Sorry.
Hey, if you don't agree with me, dude, you're going to get banned. So,
I know.
You better watch it, BK.
Yeah,
You know,
I'm watching
we
it.
have screenshots. We have screenshots, man. We have screenshots.
I'm just saying, according to Todd Patrick, he says it's the Virginia Reapers at 9. And after the abuse I've taken, I am inclined to agree. So
Yeah. Yeah.
he got at 10.
Well, I mean, I said Bay State, but the Virginia Reapers took that position. But I mean, man, Maulers. No.
No, sir. Unfortunately for you, Greg, number 10 is the Natural State Eagles.
Actually, I mean, I was going to say them, man. I was going to
Dude,
say
they are
they
flying
crossed my mind.
high.
Yeah, dude, they're undefeated. I mean, they are undefeated. You know, they inherited
Yes.
the record. But yeah, I can see it, man. I like it.
I actually, you know, only because they don't have the body of work, I wouldn't place them any higher. But based on what they've done, I think that is very fair.
Correct.
They have been very, very good in their 2 games. One away, one home. They've been excellent in both. Hard to argue with that. But I think with who we have at 11, there may be a little argument.
I mean, at this point, we're in La La Land here at 11.
It's Bay State. Bay State at 11.
Right.
I think I would give Bay State 10 over the Eagles solely because
the whole body of work.
Not only the body of work, but Bay State had some really good wins.
Close.
The Eagles win over Oklahoma while it's on the road.
Yeah.
I'm not one. Well, as much as I like that Oklahoma team, so please don't take this out of context. I'm not putting Oklahoma into like an elite road win.
Yeah.
They have suffered at home.
Well, I will say this: with Cayman Rasmussen there, that was a big home win.
Okay. That's fair. I'm just saying, like, when we look at the body of work.
Put up like 150 inches that day. So, I mean, yeah.
Totally fair. I'm just saying, like, when we look at these, body of work or a team, we try really hard not to, like, specify what the roster was. We just look at.
I got you.
We look at, they went on the road to Oklahoma. Oklahoma at home has not been good.
Yeah.
They've not been good.
Right.
And so it's like, how much do you factor that in? Where what Bay State has done, and obviously, like, the Eagles are a little disadvantaged here because they don't have the full season of work for us to evaluate.
Right.
I think I would just give Bay State the nod over the Eagles.
I agree. No, I agree with that. How many did he put on there? 12?
Yeah, he put 12. So we got one more, and it's the Maulers.
Maulers, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
Which I think is fair.
I mean, I don't disagree with the list. I mean, I think those teams are legitimate. I mean, again, in positioning, maybe one or two different places, but I think it's a good list, man.
It's a great list. Todd does his homework. Like I said, I've got a few micro adjustments I would make, but mine as a voter for like things like MVP, and then like as someone who commentates on the league and stuff like that, I
Yeah.
just think with power rankings, uh, your record or point differential isn't everything. I think there is a thing like momentum.
Yeah.
Like, God, man, when you've ripped off 3 games in a row, like the Bronzebacks have,
Yeah.
no, 4 games in a row.
4. They were 0-2. Yeah.
Yeah, 4 games in a row. Like, that's a little more powerful to me than maybe a 4-2 record indicates. So, like, that's neither here nor there.
Man, dude, it's gonna be a fun weekend, man. Dude, we're fighting an algae bloom here I've never seen. I mean, it's from tip to tip. I mean, it's all over the lake, man.
Well, Greg, let's wrap up here.
Yep.
Let's wrap up with how amazing your pre-fishing was, because you got to go to a Finger Lake, which we all know. Beautiful. All of us that watch Greg Blanchard's YouTube videos, and
gorgeous.
The Finger Lakes are amazing. And your experience today with the amazing Finger Lakes was?
It was pretty shitty, man. I mean, honestly, it was.
Yeah.
I was actually kind of disappointed in it because, I mean, look, all the guys are coming in. We're going to kind of put our heads together, but I was excited when I saw grass at the ramp, and I was like, oh my gosh, here we go. And then I went out to the lake and really started, dissecting the lake out, man. And there's just this major algae bloom all over the lake. And it's not something that I'm used to doing. When you're throwing out a lure and you're like, got all this snot coming back on every cast, it's like, man, I got to get out of this stuff. So there's only 1 or 2 things you can do, man. You could go deeper, get out of the grass, and drop shot, crank, whatever.
Right.
Or you could just go straight to the grass and flip through it. You know what I mean? Right. And so I didn't do the latter today. I was trying to find areas that were off the grass line and try to figure it out. I didn't get any hits or whatever. I mean, I had 1 hit, but I mean, I don't know if it was a rock bass or whatever. It wasn't a real big fish, regardless of what it was. But the only other thing too is just go skip docks that are completely shaded and doesn't have the grass that grows underneath the docks. That might be another way. But I mean, tomorrow I think I'm just gonna go flip it, man. I'm going to go flip right through it and see what happens, man. See if there's bass are underneath that stuff. You know what I mean? Because, I mean, it's something I've never, I mean, again, we don't have that kind of algae bloom situation where we're at. So I'm kind of confused on what to do, but that's a great part of fishing, dude. Like, you're exploring new lakes, new areas, new situations. And that's how you grow, man. Just trying to figure it out,
Yeah, man, can't agree anymore with what you said. I think we'd had talk, Greg, where you were talking to another angler, and they were talking about the best states to live in for bass fishing.
Yeah.
And they were talking about New York.
We were, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
after your experience here in New York, are you giving the thumbs up or thumbs down to that?
Dude, opinion? I'm not. Well, here's the deal. Canisius Lake, I've never heard of, and I wouldn't say this is like a renowned, fishery of New York. I mean,
but I mean, it's one of the Finger Lakes. It's right next to Cayuga.
Yeah, but I mean, every Finger Lake's different, dude. Every Finger Lake's different. If I go to Cayuga is going to be completely different from this one, and I think Cayuga right now is fishing probably the best lake in the country right now. So. Ooh. I mean, it is, hands down. So, I don't think I can compare Canisius to Cayuga. It's two different things.
Yeah, but that's what I was asking.
Look,
your experience in New York so far has been.
I mean, it hasn't been great.
Yeah, there you go.
It hasn't been great, but look again. I'm not on the St. Lawrence River. I'm not on Lake Ontario. I'm not on Champlain. I'm not on Cayuga. I'm not on Saratoga. I'm not on, what's another one that was Champlain? Did I say Champlain? Yeah. I mean, on Lake George. Lake George. And so, I mean, all those fisheries combined, they're fantastic fisheries, man. So, I mean, it is what it is. I'm not complaining. I'm going to enjoy myself here, man. It's beautiful. It's the people are so freaking nice up here. I mean, I enjoyed it, man. I mean, I'm dodging storms all day too. I mean, that's another thing. But when my boys get here, we're going to dissect this thing and hopefully put some bigs on the board, man, and see what happens. I'm not discouraged at all.
Well, I know you're not because you're the Rock Bass King right now.
I am the Rock Bass King. I did catch a 15 today, so I'm proud of myself. So
the Rock Bass was 15? Or?
No. I caught a 15-inch bass. So
well, there you go, man. I mean, that's killing it. But
yeah,
I mean, like I do want to talk about that at least a little bit here while I wrap it up. Like, man, we talk about so much. Like when you go to these destination lakes, like Greg. I mean, I talked to you in the week. You're like, bro, we're going to the Finger Lakes. Like it's gonna be so sick, so much grass, all this stuff. And like you get there and like, man, some of us just don't line up. Like when people come to Fork, I know how good Fork can be.
Yeah.
And I also know what a stingy bitch it can be.
Yep.
But God, I hope when there's a tournament there that like it fires, man. But like sometimes it doesn't, man. And like,
yeah, I mean,
like we talk about that all the time. Like when you pay all this money to go fish this, that, and the other, or whatever, like, like, man, we hope it fires, but
yeah.
Man, sometimes it just don't, dude.
No, sometimes it does. It doesn't, man. I mean, as I said, again, we'll figure it out, man. I mean, look, the lake itself and the structure of the lake. I mean, it's really nice, man. I mean, there's docks around it, and it's just beautiful. Again, like I told you, sometimes the experience is everything, and I certainly want to catch a fish, catch a lot of fish and all that stuff. We just got to figure it out, man. It's not a big deal, man. So again, we'll see what happens, man. Let the better team win.
I love it, man. I love it, dude. God, what a fantastic show. We talked about cigars, beers, burgers. Like,
yeah,
we can just do that every week, Greg.
And let's do it, man. Hey, remember the Man Show? Remember the Man Show?
I do. I loved it. Big fan.
This is what it reminds me of, the Man Show, man. Let's go.
Hey, I'm down. Except that Lauren may have different things to say about that because she called me a pussy.
Exactly.
No, I'm just kidding. Lauren, I love you. Yeah. Like, thank y'all in the chat for hanging out with us. Like all that. Like, we super appreciate it. And Greg, man, I'm just looking forward to the games this weekend. I'm going to be broadcasting Saturday. I hope y'all tune in.
Let's go.
We have a really, really good card of matches this weekend. The anglers fishing God tier. So please tune in. Sorry about the robot voice at the beginning and all my connection issues, but glad we got it solved.
Have a good night, mates.
So all you mates out there, just have a great night.
Have a great night, mates. All right, guys. We'll
ziggy zaggy. Oi, oi, oi. Yeah, my man David Hart. That's what's up, boy.
That's what's up, man. Hey, yeah.
Hey, we're out. Peace, y'all.
Yeah.